So first question, what got you into coaching originally?
Growing up, I played a lot of sports, and I had some great coaches, great mentors growing up, and I just led me there. I went to Southern Connecticut State College, and again, I majored in phys ed, and minor coaching, minor, and I ended up teaching in New Haven, and I got into coaching in New Haven, Connecticut, and for 38 years, it wasn't a job, it was a great experience.
That's awesome.
Okay.
What did you enjoy most about being a coach?
Just the whole gamut, from the practices and the players and all the great people I got to meet, and the parents and the administrators. I had great administrators all through, both as a teacher, and I also taught for 38 years, and it just went hand in hand, and it was a great experience. If I had to do it all over, I would continue to do it.
What does it mean to be inducted into the Connecticut High School Coaches Association Hall of Fame?
Oh gosh, it's such a great honor. I mean, I think of all the people who came ahead of me, and all the great names out there. And I also was on the state ice hockey committee for 30 years, and I also represented the High School Coaches Association as the hockey chairperson for 30 years. And it just got great support from all the people. Good friend of mine, Sal Folo, was on the committee with me, and Dave Harakowitz, and George Hall and Tommy Nagel. They were all on the ice hockey committee, and even in coaching, met some great people through coaching, and here through the association.
Why do you believe coaches are so important to their respective communities?
Well, I think, starting in school, I was very fortunate, to be both a teacher and coach in the same system, and, just give the kids and the athletes, and not just the student athletes, all the athletes, even if they didn't play the sport I coach, just somebody to be there for them, and, give them some counseling, and take them aside once in a while, because, we all have our ups and downs. And, it's just great that people decide to go into that field, and I hope more and more people decide to do. It gets kind of hard, but it's very rewarding, and I think it's a very, very important place for young student athletes and non-athletes in their lives. Going back to probably, my high school coaches, again, they're the ones that really kind of set the tone for me to really think about getting into it. And, I played for, Lou Esther, in ice hockey, and, Joe Bandier in football. And then I got to college, and there were some, great mentors there. Caroline Vandercoor was a mentor for me, and Mike Vandercoor, her husband, who I student taught for at North Haven High School. And I helped him out with football, and that got me in the door. And I coached 3 sports for 35 years, and again, I always tried to make it where, thinking back how they made it fun, and every season I tried to make it better for the next season.